Alrighty, hey yo, what is up, knights? Aegis Rick here, back with some more Black Desert, guys. Man, my guy looks scary in this lighting. It's kind of the weird thing about this game is that they have all kinds of different areas in the game, and sometimes your character just looks weird when he gets in game. Like, hey, I didn't really make this character in the character's select screen. But anyway, guys, we are in the town of Glish, which is personally, I mean, right now it's like one of my favorite towns. It's not as, you know, like I want to say like occupied as the other towns like Heidel. It's like a pretty quaint town and got everything in it. And so I've been setting up my storage and everything. I've been putting everything in the warehouse, and this is where I like making camp. But guys, we did get all my package items, and so we're gonna like receive them real quick. I'm kind of scared to open these. Like for instance, I got a brown hawk. I got my pet, so I'm gonna receive this, and oh, there he is. There's my bird alpha, guys. Okay, cool. Oh, look, he's on my shoulder. Oh, that's cute little hawk pet. All right. So, you know, you paid for this, so definitely earned. Earned. Okay. So we already got this. Let's see what else we got. I got my shield, and I should have a weapon as well. I want to see that. And there's my shield. Actually, it looks pretty good. Cool. Okay. I was a little worried that it wouldn't look that great, but it actually looks all right. I'm okay with that. I might get the shield that's in the cash shop, which is why I kind of regret getting this one here on this character, because I might want to put it on my Valkyrie, but either way, it doesn't matter. The decision was made. Okay, one thing I want to mention is because sometimes I have to do this. Sometimes for whatever reason, like for instance, right now, I don't have any kind of UI for what server I'm in or what channel I'm in. And that's because sometimes when you log in, they just disabled the visibility on some things. So there, right there, I turned it back on, my location and server and stuff like that. If you press escape and go to edit UI, like for instance, your minimap sometimes will just not be there. It'll look like this, and you're like, where the fuck is my minimap? You're looking through the settings and everything. It's because the AI is like fucking doing whatever it wants. So if you want to turn on all the kinds of extra stuff here, they're like widgets. You can move them around, edit the AI. I think you can adjust the size as well. I'm not sure about that. And you can turn on the visibility all here. Even I think this is the opacity. Oh no, this is the scale. So yeah, you can mess around with all of that here, and so you can screw around with your AI. I do like that kind of feature. It's just that I don't like that it's not saving amongst my account. But guys, we're gonna go find out where there are any houses here. And look, there's even quests I haven't picked up. Couple quests actually. I'm just gonna go to anywhere that looks like there might be a house. Let's see if I can buy. Oh, there. Okay, I found one. Purchase. Contribution point. Let's see. Oh, we did it. Okay, so this is room number one Glish here. So did I purchase it already, or here are the things that we can buy here in room number one. We can buy a workbench here, and this is I think where we can like craft some stuff right here. I think it even tells you right here. This is an empty house, so this will let you, allow you to like make some stuff. This is a level 1 workbench. We can purchase a workbench, and then we can make these kinds of things if we have the materials. This is like cedar plank in here, but we have to have a workbench to do that first. This is lodging, so I can actually put one worker in here if I want to, and then the residence is so I can decorate. So I'm actually going to purchase the residence just because I don't have I have all that furniture I want to actually put in. So we need 1 contribution point, and it builds it automatically. So we purchase the residence, and we can sell it back, I think, here. Collected contribution points. Okay, so this is just how many I have. This is how many I've spent to purchase it, I guess, is the contribution points, like I said. And so if we wanted to buy it back, we'd just get back these contribution points that we put into it. So this is the maximum level for the residence. So we did buy the residence. We could buy the workbench as well. Don't really care about that. But you know what? I'm going to buy a lodging real quick. And it's going to cost us 500 silver. That's not bad. And so lodging will allow me to hire workers, and workers need a place to stay. So this is another place to, like, basically, if you're going to deploy workers to any of the nodes that you've connected on the minimap, and again, we'll look at that in a second, they need a place to stay, and this is where we're going to be keeping them. So everything is with this contribution point system here, which again racks up depending on, you know, what quests you've completed, knowledge you've gained amongst all of your characters. So it's in my best interest to, you know, spend some if this is going to be my main town, I guess, where people are going to workers are going to be leaving and coming back from this town, then I want to make sure my house here is good for them. Oh, okay. So you can only choose one at a time here. I thought it was like one like for everything. Okay, so we did change back. Hopefully it didn't just like expend all of them. So it's one or the other. Excuse me on that. So let's see if I can actually go into here since this is my residence now, and we can. And this is my house now, guys. So now I have a house here. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess screw everything I was saying there. So now that I have a house, can I put my stuff in here? Oh, okay, so I press space and it installs it. So, like, okay. So wait, hold on. Put this here. Like, if I want to put this here. Okay, no, I have to buy that. That right there is a trap. I do not want to do that. So I can install the things I own right here, but it's not very clear as to what I own and what, you know, I'd be purchasing. So, okay, so we're going to exit place mode, and if we leave, there's my chandelier. I wonder if it lights up the area even without my lantern that I have equipped right now. And it gives it a little bit of lighting. So there you go. Okay, just needed to make sure. So I'm going to get everything else out of the inventory, and we're going to put it in by using that place little thing as well. Like, can I do a little, like, 180 on this bed? Because I must have placed it incorrectly. There you go. Rotate left. And confirm, and dude, I'm getting good at this. Okay, I wonder if somebody else could just like come into my residence here so I could show, like, guys, look at my house, man. Oh, look, can I buy this house too? Oh, you can. Okay, dude, you can buy like any house. So, okay, we're gonna try to do the same thing I just did. So this is my residence. This is my room. I'm gonna make this room a lodging house. Okay, so we're gonna do the purchase here. Okay, and then we're gonna make this like the lodging house, okay, because I already have resident. Oh, and now it's starting to cost 2 points as well. And look, there's different items here as well. Maybe it's because it costs 2 points instead, but I can hire 1 worker. I can also put I can upgrade it to a level 2 storage. Okay, so I can put 2 more spaces in the storage if I use 2 contribution points. So you know what, actually, since storage can be level 2, I'm going to put 2 in the storage. So it's going to take me a couple minutes to get that extra storage. I wonder what storage they're talking about. Are they talking about the warehouse storage? Look, now I can buy yet another room. Uh-oh. I want to purchase this too. I want to purchase this. This is probably going to cost 3, huh? Nope, 2. Okay, so we can keep upgrading everything. It's like I'm buying the whole house up here. It's like I'm using, like, if the more you buy of the same residency, I guess the more different things you can get. Like right now I have a refinery now. I can refine these rough stones into like weaponry form stones and all that. So interesting. I got different kinds of stuff. Or I can just start hiring more and more workers or more storage. So that's pretty interesting. So I'm going to make this one the lodging. And now my contribution points are definitely getting used. So, guys, here's my house here in Glish. And hopefully I was able to... I may not know everything just yet on that. I'm a little bit skeptical as to, like, for instance, how do I get rid of any houses? Like if I move, if I go to a different place and I'm farming more often there. Oh, look, somebody's coming into my house. This is my house. No, she's sleeping in my bed. No. Oh, man. She just totally just took over my house. Oh, there she is. I can see her. I can see her doing her own shit in her house. Anyway, that's kind of the... Look, there she is. She's in my room, guys. I got a girl in my room. I got a girl in my room. She is totally fucking around in my room. Get out. Get out, bitch. She's like a ghost. Okay, anyway. You get the idea, guys. Everybody can do this in their own town. And it's kind of a way to... I just got to remember where it is. I had some trouble finding it as it was. So anyway, this is my house here in Glish, guys. And hopefully I was able to show off a little bit of how some of the contribution points can be used. Now, aside from that, I've been working on my node setups. And I did talk about this in the first video, but, you know, nodes are pretty damn important when it comes to, you know, things that are not just killing enemies. Okay, so if you got like workers, like I said, we're working on workers here. I got like a little progress bar probably telling me that I'm building my storage and lodging on my house. Once you get workers, they'll live at that lodging, for instance, and then you can send them off to any node that you have kind of put your contribution points into. So you can see, if you look very closely, you get these like highlighted yellow bars or yellow lines. That means that you're connected to this node. So for instance, I'm connected here, but not like, for instance, here or here. And you might wonder, why are you connected to this like gateway here? And that's only because, like, if I wanted to connect to any other node, this is the preliminary node that I have to get. So even if I wanted this bloody monastery node, I need to be connected here. So they have to be connected, even though this is kind of a useless node and there's nothing really of importance here. If I want to send a worker to, say for instance, down here, which there is some lodging, I think, lodging down here in the trees. If I wanted to send my worker from Glish to those lodging sites here over here, the nodes have to be connected, and your workers will physically move from node to node, and they're kind of like waypoints for them. They move from node to node to get to wherever zones. And if you look really closely on the map, some nodes are like dead end nodes. Like this one, for instance, is a good point here. There is a dead end node right here. It's the Glish swamp. I believe they can farm for like, you know, I don't know, whatever, like fishing stuff or something. I don't know. Tons of materials in this game. You have to unlock this node, and then from Glish they can go to this swamp and then back. It's a very short trip, but there's other more maybe sought out sites. Like I said, that lodging site that's all the way down here. You know, you need to connect the nodes to get there. Like I said, waypoints for your workers and stuff like that. But hopefully I was able to do a little bit of justice in terms of what you can use your contribution points. You might have seen some NPCs finally that can also... like for instance, they have this rent feature, and you use some of your contribution points to rent out really strong items like this. But it does cost a pretty hefty amount of contribution points, and I think after the rental duration you get them back. So it's not like you're expending this resource. This is a resource that can be reallocated and reused, but it's never expended, I should say, because if you want to collect it back up, I almost guarantee you that if I want to move out of this house, it is possible. Or if I want to get this house, you see, it's like, oh, this is house number 2 here, so I could purchase another house here. Let's see. Oh man, this is much more extravagant of a house here, but I'm assuming, yeah, it's gonna cost twice as much anyway. So anyway, you get the idea. Okay guys, so contribution points, big deal. You want to try to do all your quests, get all your knowledge, so you can get as much contribution points as you can, so you can expend them, send your workers off, get some cool houses. And there's some, like, obviously some items I didn't even know about, like that crafting and refining stuff. I know that if you want to make rafts, for instance, you need a shipyard, and so you need to be on a coastal, for instance, Velia, you need to be basically in a coastal town that has a port, and then you can make a shipyard there, and there you can make your own rafts and stuff, depending on what you want, and you can actually go sailing out in the ocean. You get the idea, okay? This game is open world as it comes. My Hawk Alpha is just like, Rick, stop talking. You've talked this whole video about contribution points. Hopefully I was able to explain all that. And in the next video, guys, we're going to be doing more of what I like to do in this game. More PvE and leveling and shit. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And I will catch you nights later.